Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss two very important issues regarding section 148A procedure. Section 148A procedure talks about conducting inquiry, providing opportunity to the assessee before issue of notice under section 148. This is the title of the section 148A. The issues in the present case before the Bombay High Court in the case of Satguru Sai Extractions Private Limited versus Union of India and others, which has been reported in 463 ITR at page number 714, which has been decided on 8th January 2024, was that the first issue was that whether according to section 148A clause A, whether it is compulsory for the assessing officers to conduct inquiry before issue of notice under section 148A clause B. For this, the Bombay High Court said that in section 148A clause A, it has been specifically mentioned that the assessing officer shall conduct an inquiry if required. Because there are words if required, then it means that it is the sole discretion of the assessing officer whether to conduct inquiry or not. The court said that one should not read what does not meet the eyes, meaning thereby that if some words are not there in the statute, then it should not be read, and if some words are there in the statute, then they should not be missed out by the legislature or by the user of the interpretation of the law. In section 148A clause A, the language is the assessing officer shall conduct an inquiry if required. Now the court was giving emphasis on the word shall. For this, the court said that by doing the harmonious interpretation of the four clauses of section 148 capital A, clause A, B, C, D, and in the absence of specific judicial pronouncements, it is clear that the word shall should be read as may, because it was the plea of the assessee that in the opening words of section 148A clause A, the word shall is there, that the assessing officer shall conduct an inquiry. But the words if required dilutes the word shall to may. Now the second issue before the court was that whether the assessee should be given compulsorily the personal hearing in response to the show cause notice under section 148A clause B. For this, the court said that section 148A clause B specifically excluded the words personal hearing in addition to the words as providing opportunity of being heard, meaning thereby that in section 148A clause B there is no words regarding the personal hearing, and only the words are that the assessee should be given an opportunity of being heard. The court said that in section 148A clause C also it is written that the AO has to consider the reply of the assessee. In section 148A clause C also it is not mentioned that the assessing officer has to give the personal hearing to the assessee. So on co-joint reading of section 148A clause B and 148A clause C, it is very much clear that the assessee do not have the vested right of personal hearing against the show cause notice under section 148A clause B. The court also said that it does not mean that the assessee is deprived of any opportunity of hearing in absence of specific provision into the Income Tax Act in section 148A clause A. So in this case, two issues were settled by the Bombay High Court. First, there is no compulsion on the AO to conduct an inquiry before issue of notice under section 148A clause B, and the assessee do not have any vested right of personal hearing against the show cause notice under section 148A clause B. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Satguru Sai Extractions Private Limited versus Union of India and others, and this case has been reported in 463 ITR at page number 714, and the date of the judgment is 8th January 2024. Thank you, friends.